All right, it's day 3, and we're at Neal's Gap, and we're headed to Hogpin Gap today.
Yep.
Feel pretty good. My ankles hurt a little bit. That's from new shoes. But once it gets broken, it'll be fine. All right, we're off. See you later. All right, it's day 3. We're leaving Neal's Gap, which is a lot. We did 31 miles in 2 days, which is an awful lot. You know, but we were being picked up every night and going home because we live here. So we hike gap to gap where it's easy for my wife to pick us up. So today it's Hogpin Gap, which is like, 7 miles, I believe. So it's an easy day today. So I'll check in later. Bye. All right, we're leaving Neal's Gap. We're going up this mountain. I don't know what it's called. I haven't looked, but it's not too bad. It's a little steep. The weather's nice. It's kind of chilly, but it's nice to hike in.
Funny, my legs feel stronger, but my feet still hurt.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while to get adjusted to this. Even though we live here and we do this every day, we hike for the last year and a half.
Nothing like carrying a
like five miles every day. Carrying a backpack at our park and at our house, even up and down the mountain, because we live in the mountains. It's good training. So we sort of have our trail legs. I'm winded right now because it's cold. It's not easy talking going uphill.
No, really not. That guy talked about
It's
putting out down there. Isn't that guy?
It's uphill. Got my orange shoes on for MS awareness. Remind everybody, March is the month of MS Awareness Month. I have multiple sclerosis. You know, I'm making this hike look easy, but it's not. For some reason I can't get the camera to turn around while I'm videoing. I don't know how to do that, but usually there's a little arrow thing that can turn around, but it's not there when you're filming. Yes, this is hard for me. It's not easy. I deal with a lot of elements from ailments. I slur my speech and say words wrong. That's one of my issues right there. I suffer with brain fog, especially when I get tired. It's almost like dementia, except for the fact I know it. It bothers me. I don't like to talk about it, but I'm trying to bring awareness to this disease. I don't like to show weakness, and there's lots of weakness when it comes to MS. Every day I deal with spasms in my legs. I took a short video last night just to show you something I deal with every day. You know, as we pass people out here on trail, you know, they're always commenting how great a shape you are in. Well, I'm in good shape, but I could crash real easy and fast. Meaning, my MS could, tomorrow I could wake up and not be able to move, not be able to walk. And that could last for a short amount of time, or it could last forever. I have a lesion where my optic nerves cross. So I go blind in one eye if I have stress, or as the lesion, as the one eye, the swelling on that one eye causes inflammation on the other nerve, it can make me go blind. I've gone blind 18 times. Short amount of time period. The longest I think was like 2 or 3 days, but it's scary. Barnum's showing me something on trail.
A new camper.
I can't show you because I can't flip the camera. I have to turn it off and then turn it back on. So anyway, we're on our way. Just filling you in on little things of what it's like for people with MS. All right, this is hard for me to talk about. I'm not used to talking in front of a camera. My wife's the one that's in front of the camera.
You'll get better.
I will. I'll get better at this. I hope you guys have a great day. We're going to truck on. I'll show you more footage later. Bye. This is straight up. I'm resting because I'm winded. Go ahead, Barn. Keep walking. I'll catch up. He's waiting for me. Look at this, stairs straight up. There, get an idea. It's hard to see how steep it is on camera. Once you get perspective. It's pretty views right now. In summertime you won't see this because of all the leaves. Let's see if I can zoom in. Barnum, he's eating. We eat as we walk. We're either on Leveland Mountain or Leveland Mountain. I'm not sure how do you pronounce it. We need to look in our far out to find out how it's spelled. We just remember what that, I think it's what it's called. But it's beautiful up here. It's got one heck of a 360 view.
A nice spot of grass.
Yeah, there's
Really
big rocks up here. This has been a really easy hike today. It's been beautiful. Every day is beautiful. You got air in your lungs and you're alive. It's a beautiful day. We're starting to go down now. I'm not paying attention to what I'm filming. I'm paying attention where I'm stepping. And my trekking poles are my balance. I got really poor balance. I'm dizzy all the time. My MS causes me to be dizzy, if you're wondering. But it's with me all the time, 24/7. Look at this. It's really cool. We're right on top of this ridge. We're walking down the center of the ridge. If this was raining, it would be like a river going down this thing. But it's beautiful today, sunshine. I'm burnt from yesterday. But I'm all right. It'll turn to tan pretty fast. We're walking down the mountain. These stairs. But the view from here is really pretty. I'll try to see if I can get a clearing. Barnum says this is his favorite section of the trail so far because pine trees, it's cool, and it's just nice and shaded.
Pine trees.
It smells good. These pine needles are nice on your feet, even though there's lots of rocks.
Plus the grass is really green here.
It's neat looking. It's really pretty in here. You can hear the cars racing down there near Blood Mountain. It's like a speedway. Yesterday, driving to Gooch Gap, there were 5 cars that were racing on the back road. 5 sports cars. Pretty neat. We saw a Porsche, a Corvette, an Audi, 2 Porsches, and another car I couldn't identify, like a McLaren. But they were hauling by around the corners, and we almost got hit by one that came into our lane. So if you hear this, guys, slow down some. Nice cars, though. We were sitting here talking about Neil's Gap, and I might as well tell a story. The other day we went there before we started our thru hike to get some gas and some stuff that we needed. And while we were there, I met 3 guys. And hopefully maybe they were on watch this. They told me they would subscribe to my channel. So eventually they'll see this. But I saw these 3 guys and I said, you know, if anybody wants to go to town, I'll take you. And that was fun. The 3 guys came with us and we helped them resupply. We took them to the Walmart in Blairsville. And we took them to Jim's Smoking Queue afterwards and had some barbecue. I hope they liked the barbecue. I never found out. Hopefully they did.
Leave a comment if you did.
Yeah, leave a comment if you see this. Tell me how you liked it. People come from all over to have Jim's Smoking Cue. It's our local barbecue place. It's really good. I highly suggest it. There's a lot of good places in Blairsville, so if you hikers want to go to G&G Gathering, that's a place I love. It's Grinds and Glazes Donut Shop. I got a donut today before I start hiking. So anybody at G&G, if you guys are watching this, shout out to you guys. We love you guys. You guys always take care of us. Good. All right, we'll keep hiking. I just wanted to remind everybody that we're still in March, and March is the MS Awareness Month. And if anybody feels like they want to donate towards MS, my wife's going to put a link on there. I'm trying to raise money for MS. I'm not the best person because I'm not a great speaker. I don't like hearing my voice. I tried to make a couple trail announcement videos, and I erased them like 50 times because I just can't stand hearing my voice. I can't stand it when I have brain fog. I can't stand those things. So I'm trying to get used to filming myself. I wish there was someone out there that Parkinson's disease is it's horrible that anybody has that disease. But Michael J. Fox has brought a face to it and has really brought to the spotlight for people with Parkinson's, and he's raised so much money. I kind of get jealous sometimes. I wish there was a celebrity. There are celebrities that have it, and they're doing what they can with MS. But I wish there was a celebrity that could be the face of MS, that could help raise money, more awareness, and more funding for research. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not the best face for it, but I'm trying my best, trying to do my part. So if you could, kindness your heart, $1, anything, it would be great. I set my goal at a smaller limit, $5,000. I originally set it for 50, but kind of intimidated. I don't know how many people are going to watch this, and I didn't want to fail at not raising that much. I hope this gives inspiration for the people who have MS, that it's never too late. Don't believe everything doctors tell you. If that's the case, I would have been in a wheelchair and lots of other things. Doctors are not perfect. They're just trying to give their best opinion on what they think that could happen. They don't have like my neurologist says all the time to me, if I had a crystal ball, I could tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I don't. Everybody's different. And they're different because MS affects people differently. It's basically, they think they call it an autoimmune disease. They're not really sure. They found some new links that the Epstein-Barr, a kissing flu, or whatever you want to call it, monovirus, might be the cause of MS. Wouldn't that be something? Me kissing a girl years ago might have caused this. Wasn't my wife though. Anyhow, I've been married so long that was in high school the last time I did something like that, besides my wife. So anyhow, you guys have a great day. We're gonna keep trucking. I just had something on my mind. I'll try to share when I can. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, I need to explain that a little bit more. So they feel that the Epstein-Barr, the monovirus, I guess, that when you catch it, your immune system starts attacking that, and they think that once it attacks that virus, that it doesn't realize it's still on the attack, and they think that's what MS is. It starts attacking your brain and your spinal cord on some people. Mine, I have lesions on my brain, and I have lesions down my spine. I have lots of them. They affect different things on my body. But I try not to whine about it. Nobody wants to hear somebody whining about something. But I'm trying to educate right now. Just trying to fill you guys in what it's like. Because this is not easy. I'm making it look easy because I've trained so much, but it's still hard. I'm in some pain, not much, but in my hips mainly. So, in my front shin. But that's because the bad shoes aren't broken enough. It's hard to talk and walk going uphill. I get a little winded, but it levels out. I'll talk to you later. Just wanted to verify. Bye. All right, we're here walking on the trail and we're talking about trail names. And last year I gave my son Barnum here the trail name of Pukaduke because he gets nervous on trail or anywhere the first night, and his stomach's a little sensitive and he pukes. And he's only puked on me every time I've taken him with me on vacation. And it could be because I've had medical emergencies when he was young on vacation by myself, and that's probably has a lot to do with it. But anyway, his name has been Pukaduke. And we don't hike with anybody hardly. We go a different pace than most people, so we're out here by ourselves most of the time. So I don't know if we'll get our trail name by someone else, so we were thinking we'll let the fans out there in comments decide on the name. So it's either going to be Pukaduke, or I call him GPS because he is my GPS. He's the one that tells me where we're at and how far we're going. Make sure I don't get lost, because this has been easy so far, but I could get lost if I get off trail some on Blue Blazes. I get turned around real easy when there's leaves on the trees. Right now it's not, but when there's leaves on the trees. It could be GPS, Pukaduke, or this year I've been calling him Speed Goat because I have a hard time keeping up with him. I just rolled a rock. Yeah, he makes a funny laugh once in a while, like it sounds like a goat, like he just gave an example for. So his voice is cracking right now because he's changing. He's 14, so he's going through that voice change thing. So you guys decide: Speed Goat, GPS, or Pukaduke. Leave us the comments and you guys make the decision. We're headed this direction towards these mountains. I don't know yet, GPS hasn't told me. The views are really pretty. We're walking this ridge line. There's views on both sides, but it's hard to show in a camera. And it's really nice and level on the ridge, which I wish it was like this all the time because it's nice and squishy. It's nice on your feet.
Heading up here on a campsite.
I love being on top of these ridges. They're so pretty. No one out here, right?
Nope, there's no one.
We're on top of this mountain. I don't know what it's called, but it's 3.5 miles past Neal's Gap. But it's beautiful up here. Holy cow. And it has a 360 view once you stand in the middle up there. But it's got a nice fire pit. Cool places to camp. I'm gonna have to camp here with my kids. This would be nice. I'll check out the butterfly. It's like the first animal we've seen today. Where did it fly? Just looking down. Where'd it go? I was looking down.
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. I'm blind. I looked down for a sec. Pretty butterfly. That's pretty. It's windy, so you can see that. Isn't it pretty? I think we're heading over there sometime. I'm not sure.
Looks like there's some pretty rock formations on the side.
Pretty up here. There's lilies up here growing. Wild. See, he puts his coat on.
I put my coat on first, and then my fanny pack, so then I don't have to wear my coat, and I have it ready when I get cold.
Yep, it's pretty cool.
It's a good idea.
This has been the best part of the trail we've had. It's been nice and smooth. It's almost like we have mulch under our feet. It's awesome. It feels good on your feet. I wish it was like this all the time. This is like a nice spot to have to just go slow. We're on top of the ridge. Kind of. That's the trail going south. Just did a big circle. We're going north. This way. Look at this view. This is one of the prettiest ones we've seen. So wide open spaces I was listening to. The chicks. Previously Dixie chicks. And then we saw this view. It's kind of ironic. Be careful going down there, Barner. Wow. I wish this comes in clear. Hope it does. We've had some spectacular days so far.
Yes.
All sun, no rain. We'll get rain though. We've had more spectacular views today. Never realized how many spectacular views are so close to my house.
Gratitude.
Wow, it's that pretty. Holy cow. I'm not used to being out in the sun this much. I gotta make sure I bring my hat. Got a bald head. More stairs. Look at those stairs. He's down there filming me. Alright, this is not safe doing it without both my hands, just in case. I'll film it when I get down there. This is what we just came down. I had to put my camera down. Easy, you can trip over a lot of stuff. Trying to make it so that filming's not taken away from my hike. So I just do a little bit here, a little bit there. I have to. My balance is so poor. Trekking poles are a lifesaver. I couldn't do this without trekking poles. That gives me my extra balance. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Went around the curve. There he is. Trees in the way. See, we just hop over these rocks. That's all we seem to do is rock hopping. Right on the edge of stuff. Isn't this pretty? This mountain way off in the distance. Just be careful, Barnum. We're getting to a gap, but it's not our gap. You can see the cars down there. It's nice. I don't know what this mountain's called, but it's after the gap that you come out. If I have to look it up. Holy crap. It's straight up. This has been the hardest one so far. Trying to get my breath. I gotta walk up this.
Tiring. Very
Yeah, it's tiring. This is a steep mountain. It's probably the steepest one we've climbed. That's what we did earlier. We were taking the shots. Really pretty views. Let my pickables fall. Over there. And we're going up here. And Barnum is over there. Speed goat. Look at this view. We just walked up top of this mountain. Yeah, this is the steepest one we've done.
Don't get too close, Dad.
I know, I don't want to fall. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, the one over there has the water coming off those rocks. I keep getting better views, so I keep filming. Wow. These videos don't give it justice. And we're coming down to Hogpin Gap. We see it over there. It's exciting. That's where we get picked up. It'll be day 3. All right, day 3 is done. Yes. We are done. We are at Hogpin Gap. Feel pretty good. That last mountain was the hardest one we did.
Yes.
And today was a short day. We did how many miles?
8.
Yeah, about 7. 7 miles today. My nose looks like a cherry. Need to put some suntan lotion on. All right, day 3 is done. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you. Happy trails.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.